Oh, my WordPress site's acting a bit funny. It's okay. I'll just use ChatGPT to fix it. Oh no, it's worse. That's loads worse. I've completely ruined it. Oh God. Don't be like this idiot. Using ChatGPT to fix a broken WordPress site is a touch harder than it looks. We've got a 500 error here and a backup might have actually fixed that problem, but we don't have one. You are going to have one before you move on and do anything with ChatGPT. It's a quick step, but it allows you to roll everything back if the AI does manage to mess things up. That way, you're still only contending with the initial error and you have not completely destroyed your site. As you can see here, you can't really go in with no information, be a bit vague, and expect ChatGPT to do all of the work. If you are a bit too vague, ChatGPT is going to tell you the same thing I'm telling you. It needs more information and you need to dig it out. It will give you hints on where to find that information though, which is quite handy. The first thing you'll need to do after creating a backup, of course, is to enable debug mode. In cPanel, that might be as simple as clicking a couple of toggles. There's a general debug toggle and a few more options here at the side. These options enable the various debug logs, which is where you'll find the information that you need to pass on to ChatGPT. If you aren't using cPanel, you can go into the file manager, dig through for the WP config file and make the changes you need manually. Getting to file manager varies depending on what platform you're using, but you can Google specific instructions, or we've got a slightly more detailed take on that in the article that accompanies this video. When you have your debug logs, you'll notice ChatGPT can give you far more specific information. Now, if you pay close attention, you'll see that ChatGPT is a lot more specific, but actually gets things wrong here. It thinks the error is because of an extra brace that has been included in the code when the actual problem is the complete opposite of that. We're missing a brace. This is an example of why you should always double and triple check the advice ChatGPT gives you. Checking this was quite simple. It pointed me towards the WP config file, a file you should be familiar with, as that's where you can enable debug mode. It's not a large file, so I just copied and pasted the entire thing in for ChatGPT, which allowed it to pinpoint the exact error that was causing all of my site's problems. It also told me what line I should look for, but you can't really trust line numbers from AIs. No matter though, I could just Control F, copy and paste a bit of the code, and it took me to the correct spot. Another good way to give ChatGPT information without really having to do a lot yourself is through screenshots. Screenshots allow the bot to see exactly what you're seeing and can help you get to the root of a problem a lot quicker. So remember, error logs, screenshots, and then copying and pasting chunks of code where you can will help you get to the bottom of the problem. So there we have it. You can use ChatGPT to fix a broken WordPress site, even though there are still a few circumstances where it's just easier to do things yourself.